Hello to my viewers. Welcome to our YouTube channel Key to Band 8. Yes, in our yesterday video, we have posted a detailed knowledge about what is Ielts, why it is popular and what are the modules of Ielts. Now, in this video, we'll be telling you about the questions. What kind of questions are asked in the listening and reading module. Now, to start with, during the listening exam, you are given the headphones and you need to listen to a track for 30 minutes and you are given the question booklet for it. In the question booklet, what set of questions are being asked? Now to start with, in the listening test, first the kind of questions that are being asked, first comes the matching. For the matching questions, for instance, I would like to say a person is going for a camping. One of the options, you are given 3 options for it. Number 1, he may be carrying this thing, he will not be carrying such items. In the C section, C part, it is said that he may be carrying such of the things. Now, following that question, you are given 5 options, 5 or more options for the items. And then you need to listen to the track and then decide what items he will be carrying, he won't be carrying and he may be carrying. This is number 1 for multiple choice questions. Again, it is a set of 4 options are given to you for a particular question. You again listen to the track and you decide. You have to be very particular that what the question is asking you. What is the demand of the question? Without knowing the demand of the question, you can't answer this question. When you actually know what the question is being asked, you need to listen to the track and then you have to look for the 4 options and you need to select the nearest possible right option for that question. Next comes sentence completion. In this, a kind of sentences are given to you, like these kind of questions are like 1 to 5. You are given the 1 to numbers are given to you 1 to 5, and then sentences are given with some of the information which are missing. You need to listen to the track and then you need to decide what information you need to pen down in the answer booklet. Next comes form completion. It's a very simple one. For example, license form, hospital, any kind of hospital form, such kind of forms are given to you and you need to listen to the person who wants to get himself or herself register to that particular thing. For example, I need to register, I want to hire a license for myself. I'll be telling some of the information about me. You need to listen to those information, for example, name, where I live, what time I'm available, at what time you can call me for appointments, such kind of information you need to listen properly and then you need to write it down. Next comes note completion. It's a bit same, just like form completion. Note completion is someone if I'm just leaving my home and I've left a note for my son. This information will be delivered while when they are playing the track. You need to listen to the track properly, what note the mother has left for the son, what information she wants to deliver, what information she wants to tell to her son. You need to find out what are the key points and you need to pen it down in the answer booklet. Again, the table completion. Now, what is table completion? It is a tabular form of question. For instance, name of the doctors are given, at what times they are available, in which field they are dealing. Such kind of information is delivered while you listen to the track. This doctor is available at this time and he's looking after these kind of patients. Either what is the age limit, what is the age criteria, what age criteria people he is seeing. Such information will be delivered while you listen to the track and you need to pen it down again in the answer booklet itself. Here I would like to tell you that sometimes it's not always that the name of the doctor will be available to you, but you need to guess, like the time will be available and then you need to really be quick for this, that you need to tell that this time this doctor was available. You need to tell the name of the doctor then. It's not always that you listen to the doctor name and then you will fill the other blanks. No, it's a vice versa thing. Now next is summary completion. For summary completion, a kind of summary is given to you with some of the fill in the blanks are there, some of the information is not given. You listen to a conversation, and these kind of conversation are between two people. Mainly two people are talking to each other, they are discussing on one single topic, and you need to listen to them, and you need to find the information, and you need to complete that summary. Next comes short answer questions. This is the easiest ones because the answer is usually the one word answer. The question is given when, at what time this person will be available, question mark. At the answer you need to listen to the track, what time he'll say, you just need to answer 4 p.m. that's it. Because such questions has word limit also. Before answering such questions, you need to just be very prominent that you actually read that information that is given on the above of the question list. Next comes maps and labeling. So this is a little tricky ones because for this you need to be very familiar with the directions. South, east, west, east. The building A, he is standing across the building A. He will go straight from building C to building D. Such kind of conversation is being delivered when you are listening to the track, and then you need to actually know that which direction he is moving, because in such kind of questions they are a little tricky one. Firstly, the speaker will say, I was going along the building A, then suddenly I realized I need to go back again and start from the starting point again, and then you need to go backward and start from the starting point again. Such kind of tricks are used in the listening exams. For diagram, next and the last are diagram and flowchart. For instance, I would like to say a diagram is given to you. For instance, an ecosystem is drawn in front of you. Some of the parts are labeled and rest of the parts are halfly labeled, or they are completely not labeled. You need to listen to the track and then you need to fill up the blanks, that what suitable answer is matching with what the speaker is saying. So that was all for the listening, the questions for this listening module. Now let's come to the reading section. What kind of questions are being asked in the reading module? Now firstly are match the headings. A passage is given to you. Usually such kind of passage is not a single one. There are sections in the passage. Usually nearly 10 sections will be given to you. You need to read those sections and you need to find what heading it is suitable. For instance, headings are given like from in the question booklet. You will be given 1 to 10 headings. You need to see which heading has the information, which passage has the information for that particular heading. Next comes true, false and not given. For this, usually true means the information that is given in the question completely agrees what the information is given in the passage. For false, half of the information is given and half of the information is not at all given. But sometimes the student feels that it can be a yes, it can be true, but no, the information is not given. Only half of the information is given. So that kind of question will get a false answer. For not given, completely the information is not at all given in the passage. You need to be very clear, you need to be very familiar with such kind of questions. Before appearing for the exam, you need to practice them to know when to opt a not given, because the information is not given in the passage. For the third kind of questions are yes, no and not given. For this is narrator's opinion. For instance, a passage is given to you in which the narrator is telling what he has felt during his lifetime. Such kind of passage are given. You need to pick the information to opt for yes. Such kind of questions will have the the question will be very much equal, or we can say equivalent to the information that the narrator is saying in the question. For no, again half of the knowledge is given to you and half of the knowledge is added extra. Then you need to decide whether to opt for yes or whether to opt for no. If the additional information is there, you need to opt for a no. For not given, it is simple that whatever the narrator has said is not at all given in the question booklet, is not at all given in the passage. Now next comes matching paragraph information. Again, a set of list is given to you. List of questions are there. You need to see which information is given in the passage. Like in section A, certain information is given, and you need to look that which question says that which information is familiar. I would like to give it a brief information about matching the paragraph information. For this matching a paragraph information, I must say, for instance, let's take how coal came into existence, how coal was exported, how coal was imported, how it came, how people started earning money through it. Now the questions will say at this particular year coal came into consideration. You need to look for the passage, which passage holds this information. Then you need to match those questions. Now next comes summary completion. Summary completion again is you need to get all the information from the passage. A summary is given to you with some of the information which is missing. You need to look for that keywords. Like half of the information might be given, is surely given to you, and half of the information is not at all given to you. You need to look for that missing information in the passage, and you need to then complete a summary. Sentence completion. Again, sentence completion is like more than 3 word questions, when you need to answer the questions with more than 3 words or only 3 words. A particular sentence, you need to complete a sentence. For instance, the nurses were going to the hospital and there is a fill in the blanks. Now the passage says the nurses were going to the hospital in a car. So this is in a car is the answer to that question. Now multiple choice. It is as we have already discussed that multiple choice is 4 options will be given to you. You need to pick the most appropriate one by reading the information from the passage, and you need to select that information. So the next comes list selection. In list selection, you are given a table with certain words, and you need to look, and on the above of it a passage is given with certain blanks, fill in the blanks. Now in this kind of question, you cannot use words from your own vocabulary or from the passage. Rather, you look for the answer in the passage itself, and some synonyms are given in that list. You need to pick those words from the list, and then only you can fill those blanks. You cannot use words from your own vocabulary or from the passage. You can only answer those questions from that list only. Next comes choosing a title. This is the 40th question of the reading booklet. Now, in this, usually a passage is given to you. You need to choose an appropriate title for it. It is an MCQ question. Three or more titles are given to you. You need to pick one appropriate title for it. Next comes classification questions. In this kind of questions, basically authors are, for instance, if we say, and a passage is given in which detailed study of author's life or biographies are described to you. Like for instance, author A has his childhood. For instance, we say author A, his childhood has been discussed. For author B, his ideologies are being taught. What ideologies he has taught to his children or his fellow colleagues. And for author C, similarly authors are given. Then informations in the questions, informations are given telling what with author B. No, I must say with author A. I talked about the childhood of author A. For in the childhood of author A, he used to jump in the lake. Now you need to match that. Yes, in the question it won't be like that. The author A won't be which author used to jump in the lake during his childhood days. Then you'll match those authors with the set of questions, with the information that has been told in the questions, and you need to look for the information in the passage, and then you need to decide which author to fix at this particular point. Next comes sentence ending, and for this you will be again given a set of questions with another set of answers. Like a sentence will be given to you. You need to pick up a sentence, that which sentence fits with which question, and for this you need to look for the information in the passage itself. Lastly comes the table, diagram and the flowcharts. Similarly, let's say an ecosystem diagram has been given to you, and you need to fill the information while reading the passage. You need to see what information fits where, and how to label the diagram, or how to complete the flow chart. For instance, sometimes a recruitment process is given to you. The passage says how the person is recruited, and the flow chart is given to you, and you need to fill that. Yes, this process is called recruitment process. This is the training center. The offer letters comes from this department, and they move to the next department. Such kind of information is given to you, and I need to fill that information. So that was all for the day. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Thank you for today. Bye.